We have been in with some people of higher knowledge of the world.
If he was, he didn't tell me.
No, I know, but...
Then why are you asking me?
Because you could go talk to him.
Okay, I'll go talk to him. I'll go say the phrase that you always said around me and my mom.
You're getting my smoke.
No, I'm going out for cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Where's that picture? Somebody's got it.
I've got it.
Yeah, that's
There's
it.
a Pappy.
Kyle, there's the guy. You can
my
find
dad
him
always
sometime
used to
during the
say,
day.
If
Sometime
you're
during the
ever
day, you can find
a
him.
past version of yourself in another body, say these 3 words, and I'll know.
I like how you picked another picture of Josh Brolin.
That's exactly
Damn, me and my dad look alike.
You look just like your dad. You were a little older and you had a beard.
That's my ditty.
Are you chewing on the wood?
Alright, I guess I gotta find this sucker.
Stop chewing on the wood. Yeah, that's your fucking dad.
That's my
You recognize him from being a boy, and he is talking to some. He's talking to some natives in their own language. You didn't know that he spoke any other languages.
Oh,
Your
this
mom
makes
always told you
sense.
that he was a ranch hand.
Oh, this makes sense.
And last time you saw him was when you were 12 years old, and he left. And then your mom was just like, "Yeah, he left. He's a ranch hand. That's what they do."
Really moving them cows right now.
A man walks up to him to talk to him.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. Yeah, it's a younger man. You don't recognize him.
Okay.
And then he says something to that man. You're a little ways away when you see him at first. It's a little shocking to see the man that looks just like you when you grow up and your father. And the other man walks away, apparently with some instructions to do something.
I approach him.
Okay. He seems to be pretty friendly with the natives. He's saying something in their language, you don't understand it. And then you walk up and he kind of nods at you and he continues talking in a language you don't understand as if he's including you in this conversation, but obviously you don't speak the language. So.
Oh my goodness.
She's 27 pounds.
I believe that someone spoke to you earlier.
That's what she'll do.
Very wild claim.
Oh, you speak English?
Oh, you hear it.
Oh, yes. Someone spoke with me early in English. He seemed to be a bit unhinged. Are you like his brother?
Said he knew your son and that blah blah blah.
Is this some kind of a joke? This is a joke, isn't it? I get it. You're going to speak in my language and tell me things that are very silly. I understand. It's very funny. It is a very funny joke. It's kind of a white man joke. But it's funny, yes. Well done.
Did you ever tell your son Pierce's don't cry?
A lot of men tell their sons that their family members don't cry.
Used to hit him over and over and tell him Pierce's don't cry.
No.
He did. Big line.
There's no history that you wrote, so I get to actually be in control of this. Maybe you remember somebody hitting you and telling you Pierce's don't cry, but you were 12 or 8. Maybe that was Uncle Jim.
Oh, that wasn't Uncle Jim.
Yeah, there was an Uncle somebody.
Oh, God.
Pierce's don't cry. Get your goddamn pants down.
What was our safe word for this?
Well time.
I don't know where to go with this.
Somebody hit you and told you Pierce's don't cry. You thought it was your dad.
This one.
Or was it?
This one.
You were 10, 8, 12 years old?
Yeah.
Your mom said it was your dad.
You're not going back home, are you? You're not going back to your wife and kid.
Yes.
I don't think
I travel a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be going home in a month or two. Oh, you know he's not coming home. I need sanity check from you, Kyle. It's not going to cost you much for that.
Yeah.
You made it?
Yeah.
It's just, you know what's going on. He doesn't.
You should go home.
I will, but I have business here. We've got to make sure that...
It's not important.
I've got to make sure that you people understand what's going on, and I've got to make sure that I know what's going on.
Yeah, don't steal the cows. We got it.
But I've also got to make sure that you people are safe. Look, the white man's broken a lot of treaties with Hakaria. And it's a terrible, terrible tragedy, and it's something that's got to be put right.
Whose side are you on?
It don't make much sense.
I'm on the side of humanity.
Humanity.
Yes.
Do you see us?
You might not remember, but I've taken over from that other Indian agent who was stealing from you people and treating you badly. I was the one who, well, I'm not one to brag. But he's gone, I'm here, we are going to try to set things right for a change. The United States government might not have been treating you people well for the last 100 years or ever. That doesn't mean we can't start now.
It's sad.
He seems like an upright guy. Where do you think Clayton Pierce got it from?
I can't change it.
Look, I'm just trying to be fair. That's why I'm asking around, talking to some people. Not to mention the fact that there's some white men in this village for a few days. That's considered almost a safety measure. Some of the locals have been complaining, but they're not going to do anything as long as we're here.
That's what you think. I'll walk off.
Okay.
What did you?
Exactly. Okay, you guys come back with the deer. Jack West comes back.
Lots of rabbits.
I need the two of you to give me spot hiddens. Not
You see a
you're
revolver!
No? Okay. Jack West, come on.
I'll just use different dice.
Please.
01.
Jack West!
I noticed.
Who the hell is that white guy?
My dad.
That's Elroy Gearhart. You remember talking to him? That dude at that weird farm. With the silver fucking gates and all those weird plants all around. He's 20 years younger. What's he doing here? The hell?
Yeah.
That's the guy that gave you that rod for the crossing. The hell?
That's your ditty.
Alright. Yes. She's pointing at you.
Yeah, we were going to try and find my dad after he's done translating.
Oh yeah, you can find him by that evening.
Who hit me and said
What do you want to say to him? What do you want to do?
Well, first of all,
That was me.
I need help to do this. I'm not going to do it alone. And
Okay.
I think Jacali's probably going to cry. But that's what she's
That's
going
okay.
to do.
Jesus Christ.
I think she's going to talk to him in Apache at first, and she's going to say, Naiche.
He says, let me see.
Escamento.
Yeah, Escamento. He says, yes, Escamento. You can turn that over now that you know your name. Once you know your name, you turn it over.
Do I know mine?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody has, no, nobody's actually mentioned it. You guys have not made much of an effort to try to find out what
I know
your
my
name
name
is.
is.
So if you know what your name is, then flip it over on the sheet.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
Kukulane.
Illinippy or something like
You're
that.
not. Don't turn it over. He's got his. You've got your name. You can turn your name over.
Same here.
No. You just tell me Okaluka? What?
I said Illinippy. He's the Kokaluka. Keep your ears out.
That's so cool. You're my list scout. No, this.
Yourie's mad about a name.
Yeah, you got it. Illinippy.
He's the one who
Flip
said
it over.
Kokaluka.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I already flipped it.
Oh,
The wise man told me.
why didn't you argue with me then? Okay. So yes, he says, shit, which one are you?
I'm Escamento.
Yeah, Escamizin. Yes, it's Escamizin.
I need to know where the crescent is. It is of dire importance.
The what?
The horn, and I...
There's a reaction from that. You don't have that, remember?
Right.
Throw it in the dirt and...
As soon as you say the horn, there's a reaction. He's like, Escamizin, I don't know what you've heard. But you must forget it. You must forget what you've heard.
I can
That way lies
convince you.
madness and destruction.
And that is what I'm trying to stop. Listen. And then I speak to him in English. And I say, my name is Jacali. I'm 32 years old. And I'm going to tell him about how I remembered how he taught me how to shoot a bow.
Escamizin.
His tears are coming out of my eyes.
He's interrupting. Escamizin, no, stop. I don't know if this is some kind of a joke that Bamisi put you up to. He's always
I'm going to call him Dad.
doing the white man. He just looks confused.
I say, please. It needs to happen. I must find it.
You must forget about it. That way lies madness. That way lies despair. Just go back to... Oh, wait.
Is there a memory that I can give
Let's
him
come
that
in.
only we would have together?
Let's commence it. I know that you are a dreamer, that you're a cautious dreamer. But you must forget these dreams. They are bad dreams. They will lead you to a bad place. Trust me on this. I'm trying to protect you.
Do I have
Just
anything
pat your
that I can
shoulder.
tell him that I can just pull up in memory? Because I mean, like, I don't know if I know specific memories, but I feel like Jacali has a lot of
She probably has some.
cherished things that they shared together.
But there's no... But there are things that Jacali could have... Remember, Jacali's in the tribe. She could have told you stuff.
Remember when you told me the meanings of the stars?
It's possible. But at this point, remember, H.G. Wells' The Time Machine hasn't even been written yet. People have no concept of time travel. It's not even most people's imaginations yet. We take stuff like that for granted. You know, time travel, it's coming, blah, blah, blah. But in this period, this goes way beyond what people can understand. And again, he says he is just trying to protect
Have you ever seen me speak English before? I see in English.
I have not. I don't know who's taught you. They have done very well.
You taught me.
No, I didn't. Escaminza. It is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's hard.
This is hard. This is a hard scenario. You guys are being thrown in the deep end.
I'm going to tell him that
What my dad said.
it's hard seeing him again after all these years. And that
I saw you yesterday. It's a very funny joke.
I'm just going to shake my head and I'm just going to keep crying.
He taps you on the shoulder and
I'm going to push him away.
he obviously doesn't know how to deal with this either.
I'm
he
going to
doesn't
push him
know-
away and
okay.
he taps me on the shoulder.
Okay, you push him away and he looks at you like he doesn't understand
I'm
what's
going to
going
say
on.
it one
and he
last
walks
time in
away.
English. I'm not laughing. And I'm going to do it.
Okay, he's just bawling. Okay.
No, I'm not bawling.
Well,
but,
the
I mean,
tears
they're
are just like
coming down.
pouring out. Okay. Yeah. There's some more men entering the village that evening for dinner. It appears to be a military officer. 3 military officers on horseback.
Can I inspect them more closely?
It's a major and a couple lieutenants. You recognize from their shoulder.
Do they have like any sort of like emblems or like insignias?
United States Army.
Not like anywhere like what company they're part
No,
of?
no, nothing you recognize.
Okay.
It's 20 years ago, so. But yeah, but they're legit uniforms, sabers, rifles on their shoulders, pistols on their backwards facing pistols on their belts. They're with another man. Here's our guys. Here's your officer. Here's your major. You pass him around. All you guys will notice this.
I feel like I recognize this guy.
Here's one of the other guys that is in the group. He does not have a uniform on. You don't recognize him.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Here. I have one of them on that.
They go to see the chief again. You recognize them going to see the chiefs. You guys understand?
on anything English?
Yeah, you can go over and eavesdrop. Nache is also called for. You guys would hear about that. It's a small village
Can
to go translate
I
apparently.
do eavesdrop on them too?
How many people are going to hang around right outside the tent?
Can I try and use stealth to hide?
There's no place to hide that people will notice you. Jack West got there first, to be quite honest. You can both go.
I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to
You don't know what to do.
do. Yeah.
Go figure it out.
Thanks to my dad was weird. So
I
I think this is more of a kind of sit and wait.
I want to try to find
Don't-
his dad again
don't-
and from a
don't-
distance. Just
don't-
do
Don't.
hands at him.
His dad is heading for the. His dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just from a distance do like hands
Yeah,
at
you'll
him.
definitely do that because
See
there
if I get a
are
reaction.
some braves heading over for that TP.
What does that mean?
I want to know if I get a reaction.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. You're doing that. You're waiting to do that. You're kind of standing there, kind of like this, right? Like.
Well, no, I feel like I might be even just sitting, like cross-legged, waiting.
Yeah, somewhere in route.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, not doing it constantly. Just waiting
Lazia
until I
comes
can
down
see
and
him.
sits beside you. He goes, "What are you doing?"
Who does?
Lazia, the medicine man.
I'm trying to convince them of what you know.
Oh, they think I'm crazy, but I'm not.
No, I know you're not.
You're so dumb.
I know I am.
Don't go in my Hogan. All the answers are there.
No,
Come
on! But the brains are there.
he is messed up, dude. He's obviously.
No, he's fine.
He's obviously completely mad.
That's the Indian Rafiki.
No.
He's probably just at about like
Lydia.
60 Cthulhu mythos.
We should just
Maybe.
go to one and
But when your sanity's down to 0, what are you gonna
we
do?
need to see the horn and
Anyway, that's information for you.
I am going to
I
the
need to see
PPTs,
the
bro.
horn.
You're going to the TP.
Yeah, regardless of what.
That's fine. You guys can both be around the TP. You do see them
You are
bring
in great danger.
Clayton, not Clayton, Warren Pierce.
I whistle to get his attention if he turns.
He looks
up,
at you. He's like,
Psychology.
yeah, you make a psychology check.
Like,
Please
even
make
in
this, Yorie.
inklings of a
Please make
response.
this. Please make this roll.
What's that?
48.
Yeah.
That Indian is fucking crazy.
Yes.
It's exactly what you're getting from him. He's like, okay. Essentially, the equivalent of that is coming at you.
This is why there's a natural order.
Right on the top. You know, yeah, so he's being also taken to the tent. What you guys over here in the translation from English is that you learned a few things over this course of this meeting. I'm assuming you're not going to bust in or anything. You're just going to listen and then report back later to your friends. Apparently the man who is without a uniform is Topher Keel, the former Bureau of Indian Affairs man who dealt with the Hikaria. The officer is Major Preston Wyatt.
Do I know who Wyatt is?
You have no idea, you've never heard of him before. Who notes that he has orders that the Hikaria are supposed to be moved in the next few days. The chief wants proof. White men always have papers that they show them with number of letters on them to tell them what to do or to try to tell them what to do. Where's his papers? Wyatt says it's on his word and that they need to go. They need to leave all their things behind and just go. Head west to join the other Hikaria. The chief refuses without papers and indicates that this village has been here for many, many, many years and it will stay here. And Wyatt is not very happy about that, but he says, very well, I will return with the paper. He and the officers go back out, they mount up on their horses, and they leave. Warren Pierce speaks with them. It's in broken English and Apache, which comes to the agreement that Wyatt might be outside of his jurisdiction. And that Pierce obviously has nothing to do with this, doesn't know anything about this Wyatt. He wonders why Peel's even there, as he is no longer in position of any power or ability to do anything. This conversation lasts for quite a while as they're discussing what this is all about. It's not. Pierce needs to be on the native side, on the fact that they don't have to go anywhere without some kind of paperwork from the government, and he has not received any word that they were to be moved. And that's pretty much how the meeting ends. And then Pierce and Gerhardt leave. Nache talks to them for a little bit longer, and then he goes off. You see him go to the Hogan of the Shaman. And the two of them actually leave that Hogan and head off to talk somewhere.
I feel like we should follow them.
Wait, is there still guards outside of that place?
There's a couple of braves outside of the Hogan.
Let's try that.
That's how we need to act like the Indians.
That's what he tried. And Pierce apparently has no clue what he's talking about.
No, that's the shaman.
The shaman.
Seems like.
Not this one.
The old guy, the crazy one.
No, that's. I know.
Yes,
I
Oh,
he,
Elon.
yeah.
Oh, the new shaman. The takeover.
Well,
Going to take over.
no, but he won't. Like the other.
Okay. You guys want to go back, find your friends, and discuss what you have learned?
Sure.
Okay. Sure, why not? I guess.
Well, yeah, I was like, I've got a pretty good future one, but I'm like, it's not going to work.
His daddy's not helping. His daddy's not helping.
Don't blame these people who don't understand time travel. Who have no clue about it. Crazy Indian. Crazy Indian.
If he knows about,
If he knows about what?
if he knows about the horn and that it does weird, crazy shit,
Yeah.
he's weird and crazy. I don't know.
Could be. But time travel?
Not saying he has to believe in time travel for me to tell him something that I shouldn't know.
But I remember that he didn't hit me when he said Pierce's don't cry. He was actually healing me, and I just remember the pain in him saying that.
Somebody hit you. You thought it was your dad.
It's my mom.
Could have been.
My mom!
Bitch. What do you guys want to do?
She dressed up like my dad.
I knew it.
I wanna. I'm not sneaky though.
Y'all say that?
I'm
Y'all
sneaky,
say that?
but
You guys are alone in your teepee. They have brought you this information. It's just you guys.
I mean, I'll create a diversion. I don't really think we got anything to lose here.
Pete Sutter's still around somewhere too.
I can tell you some
He is the
Apache
chief
to
though.
say to make it better.
Ooh, I could get Pete Sutter to make a version. I just gotta give him $5.
Hey, I said I was...
No, you don't know that. That was another character.
Yeah, I'm doing a diversion. What do I gotta do?
It's a bonfire.
Okay.
What?
Sounds like fun.
Set Jacali's house on.
Did you have a bully when you were 12? Can I go set the TV on fire?
Grass fires are pretty bad, actually.
Grass fires?
It is the spring and stuff's
And
fairly dry.
Everything.
Well, it rained the last few days.
It did rain,
Essentially.
but it was a light rain.
So we doing the fire thing or no?
You can just yell.
I figure you
like,
just like.
If you could get the Braves to believe that someone is maybe, well, if you can just get them to leave, if you can convince them there's something important
That's
somewhere.
what Cindy is
The guards? Just the two guards?
There's a couple breaks that have been outside of the Shaman's Hogan. Pretty much all
There
the
could
time.
be an
It's different guys all the
unruly brawl
time.
going on.
But, you know, there's a couple of guys out there.
Just right in front of the tent.
Just cut your arm so you're bleeding and you help.
Interesting ideas. You're cutting yourself again.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that still hurts. But, yeah.
And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go. up
And
to the
hold on.
guards with the
What do
bleeding
you
arm.
guys want to do when he's ready to go over there? I'm assuming he's not just going to walk up while you guys are still discussing this in a tent.
They might call your baby though and just be like, okay.
That's a lot of blood right now.
just fall down.
What is the, I just need a plan of
Whenever
any
they're
kind.
distracted, we sneak in. Just a few
How
of us.
many of them?
It's so vague that
I
it doesn't
suppose
make
Okay.
any sense.
Jacali.
I need like, what do you guys
And
want to
maybe
be when he's
Doctor-
distracting? What's the plan? I need a plan of some kind.
Alright,
Draw it out. You know.
diversion, us three go in.
I can help keep people out of there for a little while.
Why don't we just get everybody who's not going into the tent in on the diversion, so we
Yeah.
can just overwhelm
Otto
them.
wants nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was just sitting there sullenly looking at the floor.
Whatever.
Okay.
I mean, Ophelia's not doing anything
Quickly, man,
either.
can you teach me the word for
No,
help?
Philly says you need a
Yes, I'm
distraction.
gonna teach you all the words for like help and like
Mental
conflict.
distress
I
only.
can help you create a distraction.
And
Oh no.
I can very easily help you create a
what will you do?
I can drive one of them now.
No.
That might draw people near.
Yeah. To where that person is.
Alright.
And I have problems with.
I can hit them, but I... Oh, gosh.
I think our best plan is
The
to
distraction.
have as many of you as we can who are not going in, no Apache words, and just to overwhelm them quickly.
I could punch one in the face and then run off.
I could do that as well.
I think that
That actually sounds fun.
infighting is not what we need.
Ah, just a temporary thing. Then we'll say, oh, it was a joke. What's that in engine?
That's legit.
It's what you do.
I don't know what the word is in engine.
Good
Yeah, I've already cut my arm, so like I feel like
Put blood on your face and say, he did it to me too. What's that in engine?
I will teach them all the Apache word for sorry.
Okay.
I guess that's the equivalent of.
Hand this down to freaking racists.
Well, if he gets it, then gets one too. He said, I don't know how to say that name, Jim.
I mean, Vince's reactions are why it's so fun.
It is actually. What is just the general plan? What do you want to do? You can cut. I'm gonna say you have not yet cut your arm,
apparently everyone
but you
that's not
can.
going into the tent. No, I cut my arm. Apparently everyone that's not going into the tent
Or Otto.
or Otto. Wait.
Otto's not going.
We could get in a fight with Otto.
Is going to go up and basically say, help, please, help, please, and then like I'm bleeding and I'm just going to be pointing and hopefully they're going to help, please.
And if that doesn't work,
If that
we
doesn't
punch them.
And we punch him in the face. See, I knew we'd get along, Ophelia.
No talk to them.
Wait, is she helping with distraction too?
Help with distraction.
Okay.
She knows how to use her hands.
That's 4 people.
Who's the fourth? Are you distracting too? Okay.
I suppose you can if they won't move either way, but don't permanently hurt anyone.
Oh, no, that'll be fine. I'll punch him in the gut instead. How about that?
Instead of the face.
It wasn't gonna make me feel good either way, to be honest, but
I want
We
to
can go lower.
Before we do the plan, I want to whisper
Crap.
to your character. How do I say I don't know him?
yeah, I can tell you now.
She actually has a damage bonus. The guy's pretty buff. She wants to punch some.
Alright, here we go.
Some monkey boys.
Oh,
Okay, so you're gonna go up.
Yeah.
Who's going in? These three?
Yeah.
Where do you want to be like around towards the back of the Hogan? So when these guys leave, you can just slip in. Okay. Yeah. What's going on here?
I'm leading.
All 4 of you guys are walking. You're all walking.
Yeah, I've got a cut arm.
Yeah, you got a cut arm that's bleeding pretty bad. If you want to really make it realistic, give yourself a point of damage.
Nope.
Okay. It's bleeding. We'll check a little
It's in
bit.
the dark, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dark out. The main fire is kind of
some on your
down.
face.
Most of the natives of the village have
Some on
gone
your
to bed. Most of the natives of the village have gone to bed. And there's just a couple graves, and you have not seen Nache or the shaman return yet.
I take off
What are
my
you doing?
bandana.
I just want to go up. I mean, I'm saying help, but I'm saying it in their language. Like, help.
Right.
Help, please. Help. Help, please.
What?
And I just start, like,
What happened? What's the
trying to,
matter?
like, tug them.
Blah 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 blah.
Help, please.
Y'all look at each other and realize none of you have a fucking clue what they're saying.
Yeah. We knew this was going to happen.
Do you have any kind of social skills?
Intimidate.
Yeah, intimidate.
You can't use intimidate. You gotta use something else unless you're threatening them.
The opposite of it.
Exactly. Intimidate is a threat of some kind.
Let's,
Persuade, fast talk.
let's just try for persuade. Why
Go
not?
for persuade. If you can make a persuade check,
21 out of 10.
out of 10, no. They're just like, they're talking to you. They don't appear to be like, one of them does like this. It's a tiny cut. And they're like,
Okay, I look at this guy, I point at him, and I say,
they're questioning you. You can't
I
answer what they're
say-
saying.
I don't know him.
You hear this.
yeah, I don't know.
You hear them. He's
That's
saying
the other thing I've been taught.
You hear them asking him what does he need? What does he want? What is wrong with you? You know, that kind of thing is happening. You can hear this, Jacali, from where you are. You can understand this as well.
Might as well.
What are you guys doing?
I go to Ophelia.
She's like, okay. It's like what you kind of get. Okay, Ophelia attack him.
Jesus Christ. Punch him in the gut.
I'll try.
Oh, fuck, Ophelia missed by 1.
Oh, I give Ophelia a coin.
Ophelia got a coin. She's okay.
Yeah, Ophelia can hit him.
She did it.
And then I got a regular.
You got hit too?
Yeah.
So roll me damage. Where's my force name at?
Jesus Christ.
I only did 2 points. How much did you do?
7.
Jeez. Okay. Down he goes. Ophelia gets hers in the gut. He's like, obviously unprepared, but not now. So, yeah. So what do you want to do?
And
He's not
then.
unconscious or anything. Your guy's out. He's like, he just uppercut him and knocked him out.
Oh, he's actually unconscious?
Your guy's out, knocked out. I'm just gonna call that. You guys knocked out. So you didn't hit the other
Just
Make
hit
a
the
roll
other
to hit.
guy. Why not?
He sees it coming, so he's gonna try to fight back, but that's not a success.
I get a hard. Well, he didn't succeed, so.
You need extreme to do extra. So what's your damage?
Damn. So this time, shoot, what is that? 6 damage.
6. Okay. Yeah, he goes down too with the Philius hit. He goes down.
They heard thump, thump.
She grabs 1 and just starts dragging him around the side of the Hogan.
Yeah, I'll just follow her with the other guy.
Okay. They come around the side of the Hogan with 2 unconscious braves.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, that's
It's clear. Go, go,
I
go.
guess.
Fine,
It was a
okay,
distraction.
whatever.
What are you doing?
Going.
Now let's
Okay.
go.
Going in.
You're going in? Alright.
Ophelia, let's go stand out there and act like we're guarding
She does.
We just stand in front.
She has a bow and arrow. She's holding it backwards. She doesn't know shit on bows and arrows.
Like
She's
this,
like
holding.
kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, I figured she was holding this Yeah, I guess that is right. I didn't see
Yeah, like that makes more sense.
Yeah.
She's
holding it like a sword.
Hey, it's a Hogan, all right. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's many woven mats and skins on the floor. Pile of furs and blankets is near the entrance, probably where the old man sleeps. There's a slight indentation in the center of the room.
I didn't know. That's good.
What shape is the indentation?
It looks like a fire pit, but there's no fire in there.
What shape is the indentation?
I don't know, 3 or 4 feet across, and it goes down in the ground.
What's in
Yeah, I know what that's for.
You walk forward, and you see,
Yay!
but it's scorched on one side
Uh-oh.
and partially melted.
Take out that one.
Okay, never mind. None of you were there. Yeah. And you feel kind of a presence in your minds. What do the rest of you guys want to do? He did not go in.
Can I watch the one
I've heard the
that knocked
description
out
of it, though.
to kind of keep
Yes,
an
you can go hang out with those guys.
That's what
What do you
I
want to
mean,
do?
if they're just gonna pretend to be the guards, I'm gonna
Yep.
go inside and not do
They're pretending to be the guards. The native who is the
prospector.
I
The
don't.
prospector, yeah.
Yeah.
Lydia?
Is standing by the 2 unconscious braves. Yes.
I'm watching from a distance.
You're watching from a distance. Yeah, you'd be across like
But
the other
I-
side of the thing.
Just being a lawyer. Just like that. I know.
You're shaking your head like this
Yeah.
is ridiculous. That's fine. And then you guys hear movement behind you, and you spin around quickly, and you see a native come in, and you're shocked for a second, and then you recognize it as Pierce in the other body. You feel like you all 4 of you feel like a presence in your mind, and you get the impression that it knew that you would be here, as did others. It gives you you get the impression that it knows who sent you, and is not happy about that.
We don't like them either.
You get an image of the Earth seen from above, which is unpleasant. The stars are so bright and crystal clear, so you have breathtaking, beautiful, and terrifying. And then it starts to come down, and you feel like a heat. It gives you the impression of heat and pain. And then you see American Indians, Native Americans, looking down upon it, as if they're standing over it in the ground. You get the idea that it's both alive and not alive, both machine and organic, both intelligent and only a device. You get words kind of come into your head. The tri-mnemonic static harmonizer. Did you recognize those words? They were told to you before. You get the idea that the crescent was used to house information gathered, record it, and keep it, but over the aeons, it became more developed. It decided to join with another of its kind. It was down on the world. But it failed. You get the impression that it knows who sent you, that it must not be taken at this time, that it does not want to return to its masters. You recognize this is the same damn one that was under that fucking house.
Yeah.
On Mount Jal. It's literally the exact same one.
Yeah, triggered.
Does it have all its spikes?
It also longs to be free. Yes, it's got all its spikes. You get the feeling that someone who knew how it worked could make it do other things than just gather information. That they could control it. That they could create other effects. You feel fear that you're going to somehow return it to its creators. But it also seems to know that you can't.
Yeah.
And that you get this overwhelming feeling that events that are going to take place soon that can't be changed, but they still have to play out. All this hits you like in a moment. It's almost overwhelming. You're just getting all these feelings. And yeah, okay, Warren Pierce. Clayton Pierce. You recognize it looks just like the one that was in the basement. And not the album. What do you want to do?
Do you eat McGunny?
I mean, I'll input dump that it's the one that made the house go away that John Valentine was with when he had the hostage and all that little story. So obviously, I mean, it just goes back to my feeling that we can't change what's going to happen. We just have to let it play out.
Well, can I ask it a question back, like,
Yeah.
in my head? If I try, like,
You can
saying,
try.
like, then what are we supposed to do with you and with the other crescent on Earth? I just think, I guess,
You get the impression that they want to leave the Earth. And don't want to return to to those who created them.
I would love for them to leave the Earth. I'm thinking that. And how do I do that? Tell me, please.
And I'm thinking together.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
It does not know. It knows that it can move slightly, but only out of a gravity field. You get the impression of the Earth pulling you down, and if it can reach outside of where the Earth pulls down, it can go wherever it wants, at least out of reach of those that created it.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Who the hell is? Oh yeah, she's standing guard. You and her are standing guard. I can't remember what happened to her. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's never seen a crescent.
It knows who you are. You get the impression it knows who all of you are.
Who's its creators?
You get an overwhelming sense. What you feel is you see Yithians with like blowtorches, the equivalent of like a blowtorch.
I can see Walter's mask too.
Big giant saws, you know, that kind of crap. Putting it together, building it. There's a lot of pain involved in this process. You get the impression that there's something organic in it, but it's not organic at the same time. It's very confusing. Okay.
Can we actually move you?
It doesn't.
I
You get the
know
impression
what
that
most
you
people
can't
do.
at this
What
time.
happens when they touch you?
You don't. It doesn't think you can at this time.
Can you
Neche and Warren Pierce are walking across the clearing towards the with the shaman in tow.
Can I ask
Which one's
you?
Neche?
The Jacali's dad.
Oh, nice.
They're heading for the Hogan.
Can I ask you, how do I find you? Or how am I supposed to find you? Or your partner, the other one?
You get the impression that it will reveal itself.
So I just wait.
What were we supposed to learn
You need
here?
to wait.
They will reveal themselves. Is kind of the feeling that you get. And that only those who are terrible people, only those who seek evil, and the bad. And this is hard because it's not really like words that are coming into your. It's like images and impressions and stuff. Only those are the ones that need to fear their touch.
I can't touch it.
Dude. You get that idea. You see visions of dinosaurs. You see different time periods. Is that conquistadors walking around somewhere? It's you're getting a lot of stuff coming into your head. You see the prisoners walking in. There's obviously been an explosion, and they touch the other crescent, and you see them busting their shackles and like. You see the girl. All three of you have in your minds. You know what Daisy looks like now exactly. You see what it looks like. You see some kind of it appears to be like an avalanche, or maybe there was an explosion. There are a lot of dead bodies, and she is like walking up to the crescent, which has been exposed. Don't know what's going on there. It's just a lot of different images. It's a little overwhelming. Here they come, James Brown.
Oh yeah, I said. Yeah, he said coming.
They were pretty involved.
Oh, okay.
So they walk up and they push aside the blanket and they walk right in. They just walk by you. They don't really even pay attention to who's standing.
Because you're the guard.
Yeah.
Doing a good job.
I didn't think it would work. Keep it all, take out a leg and trick one of them.
Do you?
I feel like that would be hilarious, so yes.
Is that what Jack West would do?
No.
Okay. The blanket opens up and Nache and Pierce and I can never remember his name.
Elon?
No, Lazian, the mad one, all come in. They seem surprised to see you guys.
I immediately point at Lazian. I'm like, he told me to come in here.
In English.
In English.
Okay.
He told me I'd find out what I need to know.
Nache seems particularly upset. He starts speaking to you in Apache.
I've explained I
saying
don't
that you need to
understand
leave.
this.
This is very dangerous. You need to get out.
I do not understand you.
You hear him say that the horn creates madness in shamans and those who are close to it. You have to leave. You have to leave. There is suddenly this powerful image that like slams into all your heads. You too. Actually, Whitney, you're right outside. Actually,
I'm about to say I was gonna duck in anyways, right behind.
Oh, okay. You pop in behind him. This image is really strong. It shows you as a little girl, Jacali. It shows you grow up. It shows you in Gravity Falls. It shows your mind suddenly being catapulted through time. And in the body that you're in right now, the same with Clayton Pierce. There's images of a child named Clayton Pierce who's waving goodbye to his daddy.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye. You're a ranch hand. You'll be back soon.
Just don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
And then again, as Clayton as he grows, it's like slamming in your head as he grows up and becomes a man, and then all of a sudden gravity falls, and all of a sudden plummeted through time into this new body. Both of them just stare at the two of you, amazed. Kind of, obviously, what you were trying to tell him earlier is obviously now a fact in his head, and the same with you.
Finally.
Same with
So
you.
do I see all this stuff?
You guys see, yes, it hits everybody that's in the immediate vicinity. So you're across. Sorry, you're over there waiting with your gun. This goes to you too. You're not getting any personal information from them. It's all like, it's hard to describe. It's very like imagining.
Can I kind of see the recollection in their eyes?
Yes. Everybody, they naturally realize who
Even
you are.
without psychology.
Now, wait,
They all realize who they are.
by the way, I can probably shoot better than you as well with a revolver.
You're saying this to Warren Pierce? Okay, he's ignoring you. He's looking at his.
Yeah, but he's looking at his son. I'm just in the background. I'm better.
Nachi is obviously
Jesus
just
Christ,
stunned by this the whole slaughter shit is not part of that memory.
Yeah, I was hoping not.
No.
That'd be really.
It's more of like, here she is, here's her growing up, and then, you know what I mean? It's more, it's surreal.
I'm gonna say I need to know as much as you can tell me about this thing.
Yeah, he's a little stunned. You get the feeling that he wants to hug you, but he is okay, because he was like, okay, and then you grab him and he hugs you back. Okay, he seems very confused by this. What about Pierce? What's he doing?
I'll see what he does.
He's also struck and says, no, he doesn't say that. Oh, clarification, that wasn't your dad that said Pierce, that slapped you.
Oh, yeah.
It was, your mother did see someone after Pierce didn't come back. And you get the idea that she told you the dad was a ranch hand, he just left because that was easier than saying that your dad was killed at age 12.
Yeah.
And the man that she needed in her life in order, because she didn't have a whole lot of money coming in, was the one who was, Pierce, don't cry, Pierce, don't cry.
So his last name
I didn't cry. You're not even Pierce. What are you saying?
It's just
Did
odd.
Dad have a brother?
You learn. Here's what Nache will tell you. The horn came to the village centuries ago. Generations ago. It fell from the sky. And it could tell the future. And it could sometimes guide the tribe in what they were doing, guide the village. It drove the shamans mad. So someone was assigned as a keeper to the shaman. That's where Nache comes in. When the shaman has gone so mad that he must be replaced, it is Nache's, or his position's. His position is to determine when that has to happen.
Got to be replaced.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Sometimes it heals, sometimes it harms. Sometimes it sees the future. Sometimes it gives information out that is not clear enough for anybody to understand it until after it's all happened. They don't know what it is exactly. It's not a god. It's not a spirit. It's something else, and they've never been able to figure that out. But they've used it, and tried to comfort it. It seems mad as well.
Like angry mad or crazy mad?
No, like crazy mad. You got all this too. This is a load for you that you're just like, what is going on?
Hey, I came to Gravity Falls and I got in with these people and now I'm an
Where's my gold?
years
This is a
ago.
good vacation. I like this.